Hi Angela.
Hi Louise.
And we're from
Kids Imaginarium.
And we've put together some videos on our holidays playlist to show you how to make some really fun and easy Christmas decorations.
Christmas, yay!
So Christmas isn't far away now. Then you'll probably have most of the stuff you need to make all of these things at home already. But if not, just make a shopping list and ask your mum or dad to help you find what you need in the shops. I like going to the $2 bargain shops because it's so cheap and there's lots and lots of stuff in there.
Do you know in the United States we have dollar shops and everything's $1?
Oh wow, that's
so
even
cool.
better.
Yeah, I know.
So we're going to go to the first video here, and what we want to do today is make paper plate reindeers. So in this video, we're going to show you step by step how to make one of these really cool reindeers that Angela's holding up there for you. And you can put it on your wall or you can decorate your Christmas tree with them. So, first of all, Angela.
I know it looks complicated, but I think Louise is so good. She's written out so many good directions. I think anybody will be able to do this at home. So we'll go through really slowly and show you everything, and that way it's not so difficult because we had a few problems when we were doing it. So
okay, so first of all you need 2 white paper plates. So not the plastic ones, just get the white ones.
These are really big.
The white paper ones. And you need them in 2 different sizes. So if you only have 2 the same size,
which we do,
what you'll need to do is cut one just a bit smaller. So Angela's going to show you how to do that here. So you just take the second plate and cut into it, and you can just cut around the rim of the base of the plate like Angela's doing here. And then you'll have 2 different sized plates.
Yeah, it's almost got a little map for you to do it yourself because the way it's bent to the bottom of it, you'll be able to cut around on it. Hopefully better than I'm doing right now. But.
Yeah, so that's what we do. We just cut the base part, the bottom part of the plate out, like Angela's doing. She's showing you how to do that here. Cut around into a nice round circle. And that's how you end up with 2 different size plates if you don't already have them.
So see, this is, we've got a colored plate, but it doesn't matter because you won't see that side, but this is just the bottom part. So you're basically taking off the part that's bent up.
The rim of it.
Yeah, the rim.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
That's all right. So next you'll need some brown paint. And Angela's got some here.
Just depends if you want a summer reindeer or a winter reindeer. So whatever color brown you have. And if you don't have brown, you can mix all the colors together because that usually makes a brown.
Yes, exactly. I think there's a few combinations that you can make brown.
You need a nice big paintbrush too. Probably a little bit bigger than that one because that took us a long time to paint.
And a pair of sharp scissors.
Yep. We've already seen these. These aren't too terribly sharp because I sometimes accidentally almost cut myself. So, yeah.
It's not good.
No.
And then some goggly eyes. And we bought a packet of these from the $2 shop. So you can see you get a whole lot in there. So you can use them for other decorations, other things that you're going to make too. So if you buy a packet, that's probably the easiest. And you can get all different size eyes as well. So just you can put 2 different ones if you want. We're going to use 2 of the same size. Then next you need some felt.
Yeah. So
now, yeah. Sorry.
So
Angela.
just if we don't have felt, because sometimes felt's a little hard to find, I think, could we just use brown paper?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Okay.
That's a very good idea, Angela. So yeah, so kids, if you don't have felt at home, just use some paper because that works just as well. And you can pick whatever colours you like. Sometimes it's nice to have the same colour as the reindeer, but we like to mix it up a bit and make it more colourful. Next you'll need some cotton pom-poms, and these will be for the nose. And see, Angela's got green ones today, so we'll use
Don't know
green.
why I have green. I just
Christmas colours.
Oh, right. Christmas colors.
And a pen, which you usually have at home. Let me just grab a pen there.
Yeah.
And some glue.
Oh, glue. Where have I put the glue? Glue.
There it is. Now, if you can get glue that's really strong, so one that works for fabric and wood and all of that kind of stuff, it's better. Just so the felt sticks down and the pom-pom on the nose and also the eyes. And then finally we need a stapler. This is what we're going to put everything together with.
Okay.
Alright, so that's what you need. Now we're going to show you how to
It
make
is a lot of stuff, so sometimes it helps if you have a list. We have a list.
That's right. So the first thing you do is to paint the back of your plates brown. So you need to do this a little bit ahead of time.
So
Angela's going to show you two that we've prepared earlier.
So this is just our plate that we cut, and then this is the regular size plate.
Yep. And that is, they were painted a while ago, so they had time to dry. So now what Angela's going to do is staple or glue the plates together to make the reindeer's head and nose and mouth area.
Oh, if I could get them up. So I'm going to staple, just because we don't really have time in this video to let it dry. But you could do whatever you want. If you have time to let it dry, then you could glue it. And if not, you could try to staple it. So I'm just going to staple it right there.
That's one side, and maybe one more for the other side. And that will hold it in place. And that's going to be the reindeer's head.
Right.
Okay.
Just like that.
And next, I think what we need to do next is make the horns, because they take a little bit of time and they're a little bit fiddly. So what we do first is, if you can put your hand down on a piece of felt and trace around it with your pen, you can get the right shape for the horn. And we've done two different sizes. So we got my little friend Harry, who's a 4-year-old, to put his hand down. So his hand is smaller.
So that's the baby hand?
Yeah, so that's the small horn. And then we got my hand, which is bigger, and we traced around that. So they're going to be...
you can see our tracing marks there.
Yeah.
But,
and then you just cut them out around the tracing that you've done.
So I'll just show you quickly. So I'm going to put it there, and I'm actually going to use the pen and trace around it so I don't mess up, because I think if I try to cut without tracing around it, it might be bad.
That's looking good, Angela. Trace. And just a plain biro works for felt or paper. If you don't have a biro, a pencil could work as well. And if you don't have either, you can just hold it up there.
You could use a marker too, couldn't you?
Yeah, a marker will work. Anything that you can write with should work on the felt. And then once you've done tracing, the next step is to cut around it, and then we have to join them together. So Angela's going to show you how to cut that out on the screen.
It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. It really doesn't. Don't get too stressed out if you haven't traced it perfectly, because it's not really a big deal once you put them both together. So
no, and the reindeer's horns, they're never the same size anyway, are they? They're always a little bit different.
Yeah, I guess I've never really seen a reindeer in person. I've seen deer.
Yeah, I think. Oh, that's right. That's why we can just make it up as we go along.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Deer have antlers too, so they could be different. So we'll just say that the antlers on the reindeer could be different as well.
Yeah.
Elk also have antlers. They're a little bit different.
Oh yeah.
So do moose.
They're quite big, aren't they?
Moose or elk. Moose are huge. Yeah. They're like the size of a car, and elk are bigger than most deer.
I like the name elk.
I know. I like the word antlers. I don't know why. Some words are just fun to say, aren't they?
Yeah. And that looks like it's fun cutting that out too, Angela.
Yeah, it does take a little bit of time. This is one of the few crafts that will probably take you a pretty long time to do. So you want to make sure that you have enough time to do it whenever you get ready to do it. I'd give yourself at least an hour to make sure that you have everything prepared properly.
Yeah. And sometimes it's all about preparation.
Voila!
So now what we have to do is connect the small ones to the big ones.
So yeah.
So we've stapled one already together, and now Angela.
Oh, sorry. Let me show
you that one.
Let me show you the finished one. So this is kind of what it looks like when it's finished.
Yeah. And now we're going to just staple one together.
Yep. So.
With the stapler at the bottom, just at the bottom, so when you connect it to the plate, you won't see the staple. It looks nice that way. Click. Beautiful.
Okay.
So there we have our two horns.
So we have got two horns. I'm just going to put them over here for right now.
Yeah, because what we're going to do now is show you how to make the ears. So you do the same thing with the ears. You trace a picture on the felt.
So you've got two again.
And then staple them together.
This is what they look like separate.
That's it.
So I'm just going to use this real quick and show you. So it's just an oblong shape with points at the end. And I'll just use the felt piece that I had before.
Yeah.
So
trace around so you do the same thing. That's the way. Beautiful.
And I won't show you how to cut this out, but that's what it should look like. I think you get the picture about cutting out. So we'll just put this over here.
That's great.
And I will show you where to staple. So these are our two separate pieces. I've got brown and red, and I'll just staple down towards the bottom again so we can
hide it under the plate. Perfect.
So we just put the staple right here at the bottom.
Excellent.
Okay, so what do we do next, Louise?
So now we need to connect the antlers and the ears to the paper plates to make our reindeer face start to come alive. So if you hold those up behind there, the best way again to do it is if you can use both glue and a stapler to do so, because it will just make it a little bit stronger. But today we'll just staple it just so you can see, because we don't have time to let the glue dry. So clip. Perfect. That's one. And Angela will do the second one.
I'm going to turn it around so it's easier to see.
It's starting to take shape now. It's looking really good.
This.
And actually start to see what it's going to look like now. Beautiful.
So if you can see what we've got so far, I'll just move the finished one over a little bit.
This one's looking good. This is like a winter reindeer. It's much darker.
Yes, it is much darker. And then we just stick the ears. Do we stick the ears
so
any way?
Yeah, any way you like. And again, you can staple these, or if you want to make it extra strong, glue them as well, and they'll just be they'll stay stronger by doing that.
Gosh, reindeer have a lot going on the top of their head.
Yes,
Don't they?
I know, but it's all part of being a reindeer. So now we've finished the
We've got to do the face. We get to do the face.
So now it's really going to come alive. So we just want to add in the eyes on the top plate.
So this is where you have to glue. You can't staple.
Yeah. So we'll glue those on. So Angela's just going to show you how to do that.
Just a little dot.
And it's best to put them on the top plate. And then, one. That's one. Oh, it's looking good.
Just one little drop of glue should hold it.
Perfect. Oh, that looks great. And now he's starting to look like a real reindeer. The next thing you want to do is put the nose on, and it's good to put that one on the bottom plate just to make it look like the reindeer has a proper head. Beautiful.
Yay.
And there you have it.
Oh, it's so good.
A beautiful reindeer. That is the finished product of the one that we've made. So what do you think, boys and girls?
I think it's fantastic. Oh, you're not asking me. That's okay. I'll answer for it.
Well, do tell us in the comments if you like it, because we certainly do, and we're going to pop that on our wall at home.
Cool. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, so that's one of our videos. If you want to see more of our Christmas decorations, make sure you subscribe to our channel, Kids Imaginarium, and check out the holidays playlist, because that's where you'll find them all. Until next time,
it's Angela
and Louise
from Kids Imaginarium. Bye.